This Johnson 28 two-stroke that I bought secondhand. It's a 1988, and I'm making this video because I've had such good help watching YouTube videos for fixing our boats. Now my motor runs great, but what I'm doing is putting in a new thermostat. And I looked on YouTube. I couldn't find anybody who'd done a thermostat. Goes right there, and this is a 25-year-old motor or more. It's 1988. So this, even though it gave plenty of water because it's got a brand new impeller, this was locked, and I don't know if it was locked open or closed, but it's in really bad shape. So I looked online and found some chat rooms or whatever those are, and looking at it, it's just like 10 bolts. But of course we're all afraid to undo old bolts. But I got lucky and all these came off real easy. Anyway, that's just the only scary part, is worrying that you're going to break a bolt off. So that worked out easy. Now, then you get all the old gasket off without gouging it. Now I'm going to show you a backyard mechanic. Here's a way to mill this part. This is the water jacket cover, and you take a piece of glass, thick, like this is 3/16, I suppose, just glass. Get you some wet and dry paper, and you can this is flat, so I'm getting the old gasket off, and it does a nice job. So you got a piece of glass, piece of wet and dry, and boom, you got a nice prepared part. Okay, now I'll continue this movie because I ordered the parts yesterday, which was Labor Day. So get just like some kind of a flat block. I'm just using a piece of plastic, and then wrap your wet and dry paper and the idea is we got to keep it flat so that the surfaces match. And lucky, you know, this isn't like a head gasket that has compression. I'd probably have to go to a mechanic for that. But this is a water jacket, so I feel like I can, you know, with a new gasket and that a little bit of silicone, maybe gasket dressing, or I've got some silicone. I had this around the shop. I'm either going to be a tightwad and just use a little bit of this on both sides of the gasket, because I've had this around, or I'm going to go buy some what they call gasket dressing. I haven't decided yet. My part's not going to be here for a few days, so I can get this work done. That gasket dressing's only about $5, I guess. You know, and I need like just a dab of it, but just like any mechanic, might as well do it as good as you can the first time so you don't have to do it twice. So, get this. It's prepping out okay. And then I showed you the part this part, so that's flat, and from what I was able to learn online, a bad thermostat that costs $15, you're going to fry your engine, and you don't, even though you've done, you take care of your motor, if you've got a fried, I showed you a picture of this old junker, it's seized. So for $15 and about, this is going to be 5-6 hours of work, they say that's your culprit right there. So that's why I'm making this video, so somebody else can see it's not that bad of a deal, as long as you can get 10 bolts out of the back of the block. Okay, to be continued when I get my parts in. Well, I forgot to turn the camera on when I was reinstalling the part, but the thermostat, the new one, you could squeeze it and it would move, where the other one was frozen solid. So definitely necessary to put on a new thermostat. So I hope my wrenching works okay. Now I'm going to let it cure till tomorrow, and then I'll start it and hopefully don't have any leaks. So that's how to replace the thermostat in Johnson 28.